Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's complete, David Njoku. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Gun.
They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
11 mighty. Stop.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the top behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Here's Burrow. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Here we go. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Jump off caught by his back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Gun. 11. 10.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Get the fullback involved here. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Might be a sign of which way they're going to lean in clutch spots moving forward, partner. Early test on 3rd down, and they chose to run for that 1st.
Yeah, no question that just infuses your confidence big time offensively. When you can run it in that situation and move the chains, yeah, they'll do it again.
Thomas. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
On to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
Ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on. Set. 70 line.
Staying with Robinson. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down, they need 7. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Right, Eddie. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Hits his running back. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
Looking to throw Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work
Here we go. Start.
On first down, here's Burrow. Pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
On 2, ready?
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Start.
Guy plays straight ahead. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of it.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. 180. Ready, touch. Start.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made underneath by the back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Burrow from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Gun. Start. 180. Ready, touch. Start.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
seconds, getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, right?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Cut out left. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
On one, right? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
11.
Burrow setting up the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that makes it 3rd down.
6 yards.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hits him on the out route. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 180.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
21-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Starting the half with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get up.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dax Hill up for the stop.
He's brought down at the
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Another carry for Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go, here we go.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Running it after the penalty. He's got room to roam. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. And we have not seen much achievement today.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Viking 18. Ready?
From the gun, it's Robinson. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From 37 yards in the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now a give running right. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Escapes the pocket. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow setting to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's short of 1st after a mild gain.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
11. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Twelve.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Into the hands of Pickett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Ready, set.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play. And it really is that. Impact plays. They didn't have them last week and they lost. That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They look underneath here. Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Ready?
From the red zone now. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed...
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table. Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
11 mighty.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered shade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it.
3rd and long for him here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
I'm one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And that is teachy tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.